A short essay on corruption in the National Health Service. This is a short essay on corruption in the NHS. Introduction. The National Health Service, NHS, is one of the most important institutions in the UK, providing healthcare services to millions of people every year. However, the issue of corruption continues to undermine the integrity of the organisation. Corruption in the NHS is a complex problem that requires a multifaceted approach to solve. In this essay, we have explored the causes of corruption in the NHS and proposed practical solutions that can help address the issue. Causes of corruption in the NHS. The causes of corruption in the NHS are multifaceted and complex. Some of the most important factors that contribute to corruption in the NHS include inadequate governance and oversight, pressures on staff, lack of transparency, inadequate training and awareness, and culture and values. To address these causes, we need to implement practical solutions. Strengthening governance and oversight. The NHS needs to strengthen its governance and oversight mechanisms to prevent corruption. This can be achieved by creating an independent body to oversee the NHS's finances, procurement, and decision-making processes. The independent body should have the power to investigate and prosecute cases of corruption. This would help to ensure that those who engage in corrupt practices are held accountable for their actions. Transparency. Transparency is crucial in preventing corruption in the NHS. The NHS should improve its transparency by making information about its finances, procurement, and decision-making processes readily available to the public. This will increase accountability and make it easier to detect and prevent corruption. The NHS should publish all financial transactions and procurement decisions on its website, and provide regular updates on its performance and progress. Training and awareness. Training and awareness are essential in preventing corruption in the NHS. The NHS should provide staff with adequate training on anti-corruption measures and raise awareness of the impact of corruption on the organisation and patients. This can be achieved through regular training sessions, workshops, and awareness campaigns. The training should cover topics such as the types of corruption, the consequences of corruption, and how to report suspicious behaviour. Culture and values. The culture and values within the NHS can contribute to corruption. The NHS needs to foster a culture of transparency, accountability, and integrity to prevent corruption. The leadership of the NHS should set an example by demonstrating ethical behaviour and promoting a culture of transparency and accountability. The NHS should also establish a code of conduct that clearly outlines the standards of behaviour expected of staff and the consequences of violating these standards. Conclusion. Corruption is a serious problem in the NHS that undermines the integrity of the organisation and the quality of care provided to patients. Addressing corruption in the NHS requires a multifaceted approach that includes strengthening governance and oversight, improving transparency, providing training and awareness, and promoting a culture of integrity and accountability. It is important that we take proactive steps to prevent corruption in the NHS and ensure that the organisation remains a trusted and respected institution that provides high-quality care to patients.